Greetings. This important subject is what is the most important thing you need in a survival situation? Most people say water, food. Both are very much important, but it's not the number one priority. Not in our country or in most countries, if not all the world. In my country, it's not because you will find water and you will find food if you know how to get it. If you don't, you will eventually come across it before you pass on. The most important thing in a survival situation in our country, and most likely everywhere else, is shelter. Because the cold can kill very, very fast, faster than water and food, because you can get water here and you get food in my previous video. I show you that here in Warragul, in Victoria, and in Darwin and around the suburb areas and Melbourne, you just go to the local park and the government's got taps there with water. 10-minute walk from where I live. Okay, it's in most suburban parks around this area. Possibly the whole of Victoria. I've seen them elsewhere in Victoria, and I've seen them all the way to Queensland. From Melbourne to Queensland, I've seen them in parks. Don't know if they're everywhere, but they're in a lot of parks. And there's don't know if they're overseas, many, but look into it. If you can't get water, like in overseas, then water will be the most important thing. A general, in my opinion, is not that shelter is more important. It's the first thing, priority if you were to choose one. The actual most important thing for survival is a balance of everything. Because you do need shelter to survive, the first priority thing. But if you aren't eat or drink anything to have strength to build the shelter or find the shelter in a crisis situation when you got none, you're dead. So you need water, you need food to be able to have energy to build the shelter, a proper shelter that's out of the cold. It's not only shelter that's the first priority, it's also fire to keep warm. In other words, shelter to keep warm, fire to keep you warm, and blankets and clothing and all that. So that's the most important thing, and of course above that is a balance of everything. So you need to survive. There's a lot more things that you need to survive: gear, equipment, whatever. You may not have all that, so you do what you have with, and you get or make the rest of it, which will be shown in other videos how to do that. Thank you for listening.